Hey, what is going on, guys? Oh my god, so sorry for running late, but I'm so excited to be taking over Smalltown's IG. Feel super honored. Thank you, Smalltown, for featuring me and allowing me to do this. So awesome, super excited. Just gonna wait a couple minutes just so people can join, and then I'm gonna just kind of go down and say the run of the showdown, what's gonna go on. Let's see here. Hey Chabot Theater, hey Paul, hey Sophia, thank you guys for joining. All right, this is exciting, super exciting. All right, since we have a couple of folks, hey, March the 5th in the house. Since we have a couple of folks already, I'm just gonna kind of go over what's gonna happen. So, I am a poet. My name is Kadija Mateen. I'll be sharing some of my poetry with you guys today, maybe like about 4 or 5 poems, and before I share each poem, I'm gonna kind of give a little backstory behind it of what inspired me to write these poems. Hey Jabu, love you too. Gonna just give a little backstory of what these poems, what inspired me to write each of these poems, and share some of my poems. And then at the end, we're possibly gonna maybe do a collab, sort of just make something up on the spot. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm just gonna share a couple of my poems, share the story of what inspired me to write these poems, and I would love feedback. I would love your comments. I would love you. Feel free to ask questions. Feel free to make any kind of comments, and yeah, I appreciate you guys so much for your support, and I hope you guys enjoy. We're just gonna give it a couple more minutes. Just gonna give it a little bit more time. Thank you. You're amazing too. Thank you. Yeah. Feeling super. I'm excited. This is so awesome. Super excited. Let's see here. Hey Layla. Hey. All right. We can get started. Alrighty. So the first poem that I'm going to share then what's the point? Wait, all my poems are going to be done. So, but I'm going to start. So the first poem I'm going to share is called Empathy. And this poem was inspired by just the love and care and just compassion that I feel like everyone needs, and that just love and compassion that I have for those around me, my friends, just anybody that I care really deeply about, wanting them to know that I'll try my best to always be there for them, that I just want everyone to be okay, and that I'll be there for them if they're having a low day. And I was just feeling extra thankful on this day for everybody in my life who's kind of just been there for me. And I'm just like, let me write a poem about how I'll just take these feelings and put it into poetry, and write about how I'm feeling thankful for the people in my life, and just a few words of love and letting them know that, I'm there for them. So this one's called Empathy. If ever came a day when the glow from your eyes fades away, when the stars in your galaxy are no longer luminous, and what you've once found to be joyful is no longer humorous, I want you to understand that whoever and wherever you are, I will be by your side. Let my hands gather the tears that flood your sight. Let my arms embrace you and fill the empty space. For the love I share is because I deeply care. This is like low-key awkward. Talking to a screen. But I hope you guys are enjoying my poetry. This next one is called A Hug, and it's basically about the love and connection I feel when giving hugs to those close to me, to those around me, and embracing them. Like, I feel really, a hug is such a powerful thing, and when you're hugging someone who you feel really close to and you love, it's like two souls merging, and like, your hug is, when you give a hug, you're at your most vulnerable state. So, and that's only kept for special individuals, people you just like want to hold and embrace. So I put that feeling of giving a hug to whoever you love to hug into words as much as I possibly, as best as I possibly can. And that's another thing with my poetry, is that it's been a really therapeutic experience writing poetry and putting my feelings and emotions into words as best as I possibly can, because I'm able to then not only share that with everybody, like I'm sharing with you guys, where that brings people connecting, and it allows me to, show everyone that, we're not alone in this, and whatever feelings that you decide to put in your words. So it's been a therapeutic process. A hug. A hug is me at my most vulnerable state. Body exposed and arms stretched, reaching towards the one I embrace with open arms. Pulling them in. Come, I want you close. Come, I want you close. I suppose in the moment we are connected, two souls merging, my love reflected. Hold me tight and don't let go, for you are protecting me from the darkest night. Come, I want you close. Come, I want you close. And now, instead of smothered fear and lonely tears, distant dread replaced by warm embrace, having you near in my heart, oh, what a lovely place. So that one is like a hug, a hug in words. I love you too, Sophia. We love low-key awkward. I'm always low-key awkward. For those of you who know me personally, I'm always low-key awkward, so this is nothing new. But I appreciate, again, super appreciative for you guys joining in all my low-key awkwardness. Thank you. So this next one is a little bit deeper. Aww. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. This next one is a little bit deeper. This one is about my struggle with mental health, and the main purpose of me writing this was so that I can not only put what that battle has been like into words as best as I possibly can, but to verbalize it and share it, because there are a lot of people that struggle with mental health, And that is one of the reasons why I decided to start to share my poetry and make it of a more public experience, because like I mentioned before, it's super healing, and it has allowed me to connect with people, and has allowed me to be vulnerable with my feelings, with my emotions, and express them with words and share that. So this next one is called A Strange Friend, because that's what depression has felt like for the longest time. A very strange friend. It's like, what's up? I'm here. Even though you don't want them to be around at all. They're not cool friends. Like, you guys, you awesome friends. You guys are awesome friends. I want you guys around, not depression. But I appreciate all the love, guys. So yeah, this one's called A Strange... A Strange Friend. Depression is my strange friend. It's that broken vase, once broken, it will never be the same. It's that fog around you while you're driving and your headlights aren't working. Depression is life's gun. Sometimes the triggers are unknown, but when it goes off, takes the life you feel inside you. Depression is a heart attack and a stroke at the same time. Your heart is being attacked while your thoughts damage you. Depression is being around everyone you love, doing the things you enjoy, but you feel so invisible. It's the rain that keeps pouring and you're wondering, where's that rainbow? Depression is hearing the voices of those you thought loved you, but instead the poison you hear replay itself over and over. Now you've got yourself against you. What is it that life can offer to be your defibrillator? I mean, your heart becomes so weak and wounded it no longer works. What is it that life can offer to be your defibrillator? The explosive nature of your thoughts expand your inner crater. I know what it feels like to be smothered to death, but still fight for a reason to live, drowning in all your uncertainties, when you know He who above you is the most certain. You don't dare open those curtains, for you fear the light you allow in will only be masked up again. And even though depression will have control of my mind, it is too weak to take over my soul, because it is He who blew His Spirit into me, giving me a reason to set myself free. So yeah, that one was the one about my struggle with mental health. I appreciate the love, guys. You guys are so amazing. Really appreciate it. Amazing people. Thank you. It's important. I found it important to be vulnerable. Like, vulnerability has been very important to me, and has been something that I've been trying to do more, because I find it so like connecting with you guys, even though I don't get to see all of your beautiful faces. Knowing that you guys are here supporting me, like, that's amazing. Like, just sending all my love and appreciation out to you guys. I'm gonna share a couple more, why not? And then I'm gonna talk a little bit more about just where my love for poetry came from, and possibly, if you guys are up for it, create something with you guys. I mean, I've never done freestyle like right there, right then, so maybe we can create something, but we'll see. So this next one is about just everything that's been going on with the whole Black Lives Matter movement. It's shorter, it's a little shorter, it's on the shorter side, but everything that's been going on with the Black Lives Matter movement, and things that are happening in our world that are unjust, and just painful to hear, painful to see, that the lack of humanity that we've been seeing, it's very heartbreaking and breaking, and it's extremely just humiliating for humanity. Like, there's been a lot of disappointment for the human race that I've had these past few months. But this is what I wrote about, just like what 2020 has brought, and the pain and sorrow and hardships that 2020 has brought with us. And it will get better, but we're in a rough time right now. And this one's untitled. A lot of my poems are untitled because I can't really think of titles, but I just kind of write. I write what I feel. I hear my brother cry, I can't breathe, sick and tired of these racist police, doing whatever they want, whatever they please, full of hatred, no love or no peace. Respectfully they kneel, full of grief, but in your eyes they are things and they are thieves, but the reality is you're just too blind to see you stole their freedom to create what you call the land of the free. You take their lives and get away with it. Because of this society, this year 2020, it's annoying to have to wear a mask while jogging for health and safety. But there are those who jog and don't know if they will make it out alive, like Ahmaud Arbery. So that was just a little short one, expressing how I feel about the racism that's going on in the world. Thank you. You guys are so amazing. Like, I'm just loving all the support. I'm loving all the support. Let's find some more. I got some more for you guys. But I really appreciate all of you guys' support, and am really appreciating. Like, you guys are amazing. My sketches? Show my sketches? Or should I show the portrait of you that I drew? I don't know. Not everyone here knows you. Some art? You guys want some art? I'll show you guys some art. The top 5? My top 5 pieces? Is that what you're asking? Hey Shams, welcome to the live. Wow. All these supporters. More art and poems. You guys are so amazing. Oh my god. Alright, this one's a pretty cool poem. I got so many journals. Like, I just got journals. I have probably like 12 journals just filled with just like feelings, thoughts, and ideas. But a lot of my, like, the thing with my poetry too is that, like, I have a lot of like half drafts. Like, so I'll just have an idea, all of a sudden I'll be doing nothing. I'm gonna, a lot of my poems are drafts, and they're just like, I'll have a quick idea and I'll be like, oh my god, let me just quickly write this down, and it'll be incomplete, and I'm like, oh my god, I have so many drafts, but this is not even like complete. Like, I want to complete it. Mental health tips. Yeah, I'll do that too. I'll share some mental health tips for everyone. That's suffering with depression during quarantine. So, like, the biggest thing is just that self-care, which taking care of yourself, making sure that you're okay, because in reality, it's you that matters, and just doing whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. You know, this is an especially important time to stay connected as much as you possibly can with friends, because we can't see anybody. Like, quarantine has taken that away from us. And it's been really hard for me not being able to see people, because I'm a super social person, but I'm also introverted. So I'm just like, I need my time alone, but I also need to see people. So I've been doing a lot of calls, just trying to stay connected with friends. And that support has been amazing. Reach out. You're not alone in this, guys. You're not alone, I promise you. Reach out, and people love you. People care about you. So this next poem, I'm gonna share some art, share some more poetry, because you guys seem to be enjoying my work. My next poem that I wrote is about the color red, and just like why. So red is my favorite color, as you can see. You know, my shirt is red. I got that red. This is qalb, which means heart in Arabic. I got my red hijab. My favorite journal is red. It got the red look. But this poem I wrote is about my favorite color, red, and just like everything in the world that's red. It can be good, it can be bad, it can be beautiful, it can be evil. So red is a very universal color, I think. Red, in the flames that warm my skin, the color of the devil and your sin, but also the blood that flows in every human, quenching the thirst of your heart that needs to love. The rose petals colored to nature. Also after rain, the sun knocks on your door, greeted by a rainbow. I can be good or bad and terribly sad, corruption and bloodshed of those who are evil. What have you read of the color red? Alright, I'll show some art. You know what? I'm just gonna share that portrait, my portraits. So, my top 5. Let's see here. So here is one of the first portraits that I did. This is a portrait of Lana Del Rey. Took about 4 hours to draw. Used with a mechanical pencil. Oh, did I say Lana Del Rey? Audrey Hepburn. Thank you for correcting me. Thank you. This is not Lana Del Rey. Audrey Hepburn. I said Lana Del Rey. Yes, Audrey Hepburn. This is Audrey Hepburn. Portraits are fun to draw. I love drawing portraits because it really makes you appreciate like every human feature, you know, and like just see the little detail and of every single person. And this next portrait, this was a gift. So this is of a very good friend of mine. She is on this live. I drew this portrait of her as a gift. Still haven't been able to give it to her. Lana Del Hepburn. But this is another Audrey Del Rey. Another portrait that I drew for a very special friend. Yeah, twins, exactly. She's very special to me. We love her. Your twin. Yes, it's you, Auntie Hannah. So those are my 2 portraits that I drew. And so one of my next poems that I'm going to share, this one is one of my personal favorites because I wrote this after I wrote this poem after I met Sophia Hernandez. So for you guys, I bet you guys all know her. She's amazing. But just meeting her was so amazing. Like, it just felt so awesome. Just like, who is this amazing girl? And so of course I put it into poetry, and wrote a poem about meeting her. Let's just find it. I love you too. You're one of my favorite human beings in the whole wide world. You guys are so amazing. Okay, let's find it. Where are you? Oh, alright, so I found it. This one, it's called Safu is Soul Food, because Safu is soul food. Right here. I feel it in the heart. When I talk to you, it seems like I've known you for a while. However, it was just yesterday when I met you. All places have gone, people have met, the long distance in miles. Now it was time for your presence to shine. I may have known your soul from long time ago. With a little song or two, in from the door you came through. Surely a pleasure to meet you. A hidden little treasure who on earth knew. We all took a seat to hear you sing from within. Your voice strummed the strings of my heart, and me in pain were set apart. That night I found a gem in a room full of creative sound. A hidden little treasure who on earth knew that you would come around a night in my life, and with the strings that you strum, win the hearts of everyone. Oh, Sophia, how nice it was to meet ya. You've come for a reason. I'd hope you stay for more than a season, 'cause if you leave, I just might cry. That's a lie. A line from her song, Deja Vu. 'Cause if you leave, I might just cry. Might be blue and sigh, for I lost a little treasure who on earth knew on a lovely night that I would meet you. Love you so much. So, just quick backstory. I had set up a creative open mic night at a local organization, and Safu came through and played some guitar, and just like everybody was like, oh my gosh, she's so awesome. She is awesome. Okay, this last poem that I'm gonna share is called Beautifully Deja. That's a good one. Deja vu. This next one is called Beautifully Broken. This one is basically just about how life can really beat you up sometimes. Life can really beat you up sometimes, but that's the beauty of it. The beauty of this, just living through life and becoming such a unique, beautiful masterpieces. Each and every one of us are beautiful, unique masterpieces that have something to put into this world. Like, who needs to be perfect when you can be unique? You know, so we're so full of imperfections. We're so full of faults, and just there's no need for perfection. Yes, exactly. We're perfectly imperfect. And everywhere we go, we leave a little bit of ourselves all over the place. Wherever we go in the world, wherever we are, whoever we're with, we pick up pieces from other people. We leave little pieces of ourselves, everyone. And this is how connection is made. Like, yes, the pain makes us solid. Exactly. That's what's so special about connection. Like, I'm huge about connection. I love connecting with people and being vulnerable and having deep conversation. And so this poem just reminds me of the beauty of the beauty of the pain, the beauty in the pain, that we're not broken per se, but we're just masterpieces, like a mosaic. You know how a mosaic is a bunch of shattered pieces of glass, or yes. Beautifully broken. Shattered, broken, destroyed. Scattered am I like a million pieces, desperately searching for a reason and wondering where my peace is. When will all this make sense? Thoughts run through my head, the whispers of my demons convince me I'm better off dead, but see the beauty in the chaos as I grow to be a masterpiece. Once put together, a complicated mosaic, I will be a work of beauty for the world to see. Now wherever I go, with me I carry fragments of my journey to share with those that I meet, and on the way I pick up the bits and pieces of those around me. And I pick up the pieces of those around me. As humans, we're all beautiful. We're masterpiece, guys. Each and every single one of us. You guys are amazing. Like, I'm loving the support. But yeah, that's enough poetry. And are you guys down to create a poem right now? Like, should we create something right now? Freestyle? I'm just loving this. It's so awesome. Guys, let's all just throw in some ideas and let's create something right now. And then we'll say that we did. This is the Smalltown Live Takeover poetry collaboration with all you amazing people. Let me get a working pen. Ocean. That's a good one. Broken shells. Ocean, so we're gonna talk about ocean. I was actually at the beach today. And there was a lot of ocean and broken shells, so what a great day to talk about ocean and broken shells. What else? Intuitive waves and ocean waves. Wow, what can we do with intuitive waves? The intuition. Intuitive waves. Ocean waves. There are more stuff. Negative icons creating positive vibes. Dang! Word! Negative icons creative positive vibes. That's deep. Put on a beat. I'm not gonna freestyle. Oh, ions? But actually icons... No, but icons works too, you know why? Because look at society, okay? Like, negative iconic people. Like, there are just a lot of iconic people that we as a society call icon. But they're actually portraying not the right messages, but we think it's positive as a society. So negative icons creating positive vibes or a fake positive vibe. Negative icons creating, or an ions, they both work. So you just word. Nice. Aww. Sand and rocks. Okay, let's work with what we got. This is good. What else did we have? Put on a beat. I'm not gonna put on a beat. I'm not gonna freestyle to a beat. Alright, so we got ocean. We got broken waves. We got intuition. We got negative ions, and we can work with negative icons. We got sand and rocks. Negative ions. Negative ions that float in the air around the ocean always make us feel better mentally. Negative ions. Appreciating all the support. You guys are amazing. Thanks for joining my live, guys. Alright. Let's see what we can do with this. Kebab. Oh my god, I actually have a rap that I did. It's about kebab. So embarrassing. I have a freestyle that I did about kebab. I should call it Kebab Life. Like, that's a great kebab life. That's a great title to it. I did a freestyle about kebab. I'm not gonna share that. Maybe with you, but I did. So embarrassing. Oh my god, stop. No, absolutely not. It's so lame. No, do not post it. Don't do that. That's my cousin, by the way, guys, trying to embarrass me. Okay. Oceanography. You. Oceanography. How about that's the first line of our poem? Oceanography. Oceanography. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Discovering the unknown. This is what we have so far. Oceanography. The waves crash like the thoughts in your mind, but the water helps you. No. Oceanography. The waves crash like the thoughts in your mind, but the water heals you mentally. Oceanography. The water heals you mentally. The waves crash like the thoughts in your mind, but the water heals you mentally. That's a good one. broken shells on the beach. Broken shells on the beach or on the sand. Broken shells on the beach. Broken shells on the beach. Negative ions in your cells. The broken shells on the beach are like the negative ions. Broken shells on the beach. No. On the beach, broken shells like negative ions in your cells. Ooh, there we go. On the beach, broken shells like negative ions in your cells. On the beach, broken shells. On the beach. This is my first time doing reminding us of pastels. That's a good one. This is my first time doing a freestyle poem. Usually I have to do so many drafts over and over and over again. And I'm surprised that this is actually sounding pretty good. On the beach, broken shells. Broken souls. Don't be a hater. Because the ions in your cells. Such a hater. Ignore my cousin, guys. He's such a hater. On the beach, broken shells. Like negative ions in your cells. Reminding us of pastels. Or broken. Oh, that's actually a better one. Broken. On the beach, broken cells. Reminding us of pastels. Like negative ions in our cells. On the beach, broken shells. Reminding us of past hells. Reminding us of past hells. Oh, yes. If you look deep within, but deep within, but deep within the ocean, there is treasure to be seen. But deep within the ocean, sand to fill up the holes of sadness. In ocean? Yeah, something rhyming with souls. But deep within the ocean. Because I really like what will wash up next, the bottle with a message from another lonely soul. But what rhymes with soul? Anything rhyme with soul? But deep within the ocean. Bowl. Or we can use soil, so we can go, but deep within the ocean. We're all created from the soil. Oh, I like that. Hold on. We're all created from the soil. What will wash up next? A bottle with a message from another lonely soul. But deep within the ocean, we're all created from soil. What will wash up next? A bottle with a message from another lonely soul. Trying to play a role. Troll. We're all trolls. I was thinking of how lots of people spend so much time trying to be... Oh, hold on. You know what we can do? Okay. Another lonely soul. This world is filled with... This world is filled with... And a spoon coming like a typhoon. A spoon coming like is that like a giant like boat spoon that like is coming in from a typhoon? We all ride the spoon. We all ride in a yellow. No, we all ride on a silver spoon. Okay, that was horrible. That was horrible. Deep within lonely souls, you find a bowl. Wow. A bowl of what? What is the bowl in your empty soul fill? Is it filled with nothing? An empty soul is filled with nothing. Let's see. Soul whole and full. Soul. The holy sound. No. What kind of cereal? Okay, so this is what we have so far. Oceanography. The waves crash like thoughts in your mind, but the water heals you mentally. On the beach, broken shells, reminding us of past hells. But deep within the ocean, we're all created from soil. What will wash up next? A bottle with a message from a lonely soul. This world is filled with fakes. We try to mask it until we're in a casket. Negative icons spreading positive vibes. Negative icons spreading positive vibes. Peach oatmeal. Okay, we'll put bowl. Negative icons spreading vibes. Negative icons spreading vibes. They're bowls filled with peach oat. They're bowls filled with oat. They're bowls filled with oatmeal. Peach and berries, you gotta preach. And honey, it's not all about the money. This is so ridiculous. I'm so ridiculous. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do the vote. They're bowls. Oh, I like that. Negative ions bringing out my better side. Hold on. Bowls filled with coal from broken gold. Wow, I like that. Bowls filled with coal from broken gold. So negative ions spreading positive vibes. Life is a wild ride. We're constantly we're positive vibes. Life is a wild ride, constantly trying to fill our bowls with. Life is a wild ride, constantly trying to fill our bowls. Fill our bowls. Fill our bowls with coal from broken gold, because we think we're so bold, but we're trying to find our better side. Coal from broken gold, because we think we're so bold, trying to find our better side. Negative ion. Trying to find our better side. Life is a wild ride. That's a great way to end it right there. Life is a wild ride. Okay, so this is what we got. Oceanography. The waves crash like the thoughts in your mind, but the water heals you mentally. On the beach, broken shells, reminding us of past hells. But deep within the ocean, we're all created from soil. What will wash up next? A bottle with a message from another lonely soul. This world is filled with fakes. We try to mask it until we're deep inside of a casket. Negative icons spreading positive vibes. Life is a wild ride. Constantly trying to fill our bowls with coal from broken gold, because we think we're so bold, trying to find our better side. Life is a wild ride. Tide. We already said life is a wild ride. Life is a tide. Wait, what? Vibe? Tide? Where should I? Life is a wild tide. Yeah. Okay, okay, so read it again. Here, I'll read it again. Oceanography. The waves crash like the thoughts in your mind, but the water heals you mentally. On the beach, broken shells, reminding us of past hells. But deep within the ocean, we're all created from soil. What will wash up next? A bottle with a message from a lonely soul. This world is filled with fakes. We try to mask it until we're deep inside of a casket. Negative icons spreading positive vibes. Life is a wild ride. Constantly trying to fill our bowls with coal from broken gold, because we think we're so bold, trying to find our better side. Life is a wild tide. There we go. Wow. Good job to us. Look what we did. Ocean theme. Yeah, it is the ocean theme. We created... That's an awesome poem. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. So awesome. Alrighty. I'm not gonna do the bowl freestyle. I really appreciate you guys all. You guys are so amazing. Before we wrap things up, yes, snaps. This was so amazing. Like, I'm so appreciative for you guys. No bowl freestyle. No bowl freestyle. Thank you. Thank you. I don't have a bowl. I have a kebab freestyle. That's for private eyes only. But before we wrap things up, I'm just gonna quickly share. I should have shared in the beginning, but how did I start? How did I start? Thank you, Sophia. How did I start loving poetry? Well, my love from poetry came from when I was in middle school. I had entered a poetry contest and won an ode to the bull. I don't have a freestyle about bulls. Like, I'll write a freestyle for bulls next time, yes. Especially for my cousin, because he... Oh, thank you. I was just loving... But my love from poetry came from my middle school. I wrote a first prize winning poetry, and my love for poetry just like came from there. I was inspired. I'm like, wow, I can actually write. So it started in middle school, and then I kind of just gave up on that. But then I started again when I started high school, and ever since I started high school, I kept just trying to write more poetry, and have recently became more vulnerable with it and trying to share it. So this is my first, even though it's in like the worst time, COVID took it away. Oh my god, that means so much, poem. You're so amazing, I love you. Oh my god, thank you so much. You guys are so amazing. Love, appreciate you guys all so much. Oh my god, my heart. I was so nervous. I was super nervous, but you guys just like made it so amazing. I love you guys. So I just wanted to become more vulnerable, and it sucks that it's because of COVID I have to do it online. My god, you guys are so amazing. Love. But still connecting with so many great amazing people online. And this was such an experience. I had a great, amazing time. It was such an honor and experience performing for Smalltown Society. I hope in the future that I can actually be in the presence of you all and be at Smalltown and perform. And we'll have a lot more poems. I will keep working on my poetry and writing more. But absolutely, I appreciate you guys all. Thank you all for tuning in. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your nights. Thank you again so much for the support. Like, it absolutely means a lot. This was so fun. Yes, this was amazing, and I love you guys. All right, catch you guys later. See you. Have an amazing night. Bye. Love you too.